Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. Now this week's hero was John Nicholson of the SNP. He is their Shadow Culture Secretary, and he was on hand to give Brexit extremist and serial Twitter troll Nadine Dorries a bit of a grilling. She attempted to attack him, but John swatted away her comebacks like a fly. He chewed her up and spat her out, and this is related to comments she made about radio presenter and journalist James O'Brien. Incidentally, she deleted the tweets some time ago, obviously to hide her tracks. Let's see what happened.
But here's something that you did retweet about, and I'll quote it. I believe James O'Brien of LBC fame is a hate preacher, a liar, a misogynist, a UK hater, and an apologist for Islamic atrocities. You're in no position to talk about James O'Brien saying offensive things about you. You tweeted that. I mean, apart from being actionable and defamatory, it's grotesque. Well, I'm glad you agree.
I don't agree with you, and I have.
You think it's appropriate?
I haven't come here today to answer to tweets that I sent years ago. I do understand, the context in my role as a Secretary of State, but as I said, as a female politician,
nothing to do with being a female politician. It's nothing to,
as many females do,
yeah,
have to respond assertively to the numerous aggressive, unpleasant tweets. And I would, looking at your own tweet history, wouldn't say it was something to be particularly proud of either.
Well, then why didn't you present some evidence of his tweet? But also, this is irrelevant because he's not the Secretary of State. He's not the one who should be vetted. He doesn't have the levers of power. He's not in charge. The SNP are not running the UK at the moment. You are in charge. That's why you're sitting there. Obviously, she doesn't want to be there. She's doing it because she has to do it. If she doesn't appear in front of the select committee, she's in trouble. But she's the wrong person for this job. But then we could use that language for anyone within Boris Johnson's cabinet.
Oh, you'll find no abuse in my tweet history. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have produced it today.
Well said. And this is why he's Hero of the Week. Yeah, if you have something against me, present it. But obviously, she has nothing. She's a pathetic idiot. Because she's attempting to undermine his position with words, but she actually hasn't any evidence behind it. But once again, he's not running the country. He's not the minister. He's not the Secretary of State. She is.
I don't think it's a defence. There's no abuse in my tweet history. I don't think it's a defence to say because you're a woman, you're allowed to accuse people of being Islamic atrocity supporters. That does a grave disservice to women politicians. I suppose my point is, quite apart from the fact that you hold enormous power in this current role, do you think it's appropriate that somebody who behaves so consistently in an intemperate way should be in charge of online safety legislation in the way that you are going to be, because you have a pattern going back many, many years of saying things that are inappropriate, tweeting things that are inappropriate, and often deleting them?
I'm not going to answer that question. That's nothing to do with my role as Secretary of State or DCMS.
Well, I think it is. Chair.
Thank you. Yes,
it is part of your role. You're trying to push forward policies regarding censorship, regarding online trolling. It's like putting the arsonists in charge of the fire brigade. You are the arsonist and you are running the fire brigade at the moment. The wrong person, and I've said this on numerous occasions, the wrong people are in charge, and you could apply this to anyone within Boris Johnson's cabinet. She obviously, look, what she said in the past as an independent individual, as a non-politician, is you could agree that maybe it was not the correct thing to say, but she's a citizen, she's a subject, she's not an MP at that stage. But when she's an MP, she's representing the public, she's representing her constituents, so she has to be careful about what she says. Now that she's a Secretary of State, She has to be extremely careful with what she says and does. And now that she's a Secretary of State for Culture, where she will make decisions, she could wipe out people's careers with the stroke of a pen in the media. You know, this battle she had, and I don't know if it's still continuing, with James O'Brien, she could make his life extremely difficult. He has no power over her. She has power over him. And it's correct that her power is checked and she's held to account. She doesn't want that, of course. And I think she got this job because she's a yes woman. She will do whatever Boris Johnson says. And perhaps also because of Brexit, a Brexiteer. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. And I want to say once again, thanks to John Nicholson from the SNP, because he's our hero of the week. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?